Hey everybody, what's cracking? It's Nate. I want to talk today about awareness. Not self-awareness or where are you, what's going on today, but I want to talk about awareness of our system. What's going on in our system. We travel our system every day. We drive from the shop and we go to one end of the system, or we drive from our shop and go to the other end. We patrol our system constantly, every day, all week. So when we do that, we pay attention to see if there's any braces broken, or is there any trees close to the wire, or is there any guy wires broke, or ground wires cut, or low wires. We look at the maintenance, the maintaining of the line as being aware of what's going on with the line. What we kind of overlook, I think, sometimes is what are the members doing, and other people around the line, the people on the system. Are they cutting trees close to the line? Are they putting stuff around our poles and close to our underground transformers? Are they building things under the wire? Are they setting sheds under the line? It sounds crazy, but it happens. Do they have cranes? Are they setting up rafters close to our lines? It sounds outrageous, but a lot of people don't understand. It's not in their mindset about the power line, how dangerous the power line is, because most people only relate to what's around them. A guy building houses his whole life may not be worried about the overhead wire. A farmer who plows his fields and feeds his cows and builds fence, he may not be worried about the overhead wire. They start building a barn, and now they've got a crane. They've got a 60-foot crane setting rafters, and they're close to the wire. Now we need to worry about that. And that's what I'm talking about, being aware of what's going on in our system. I've got a report here, a news report from WPTV Channel 5. Andrew Lofholm reports about a contractor who got into the wires of the crane.
2 people are in the hospital after they were shocked late this afternoon. We want to go straight to News Channel 5's Andrew Lofholm, who just arrived on that scene. Andrew, what can you tell us?
Kelly, so these workers were working with a crane, actually that crane right there, and it touched these power lines right above it. Actually, FPL just wrapped up their work here, but you can see that crane here. It looks as if they were trying to install a wall beyond these work trucks here. You can see there's a completed wall, and this is an area that the wall still needs to be done. OSHA just got out here on the scene to start their investigation to try to understand what exactly and how exactly this all happened here. Now, we don't know the condition of the 2 workers. According to the Palm Beach County Fire Rescue office, the workers, one was taken to a trauma center, the other was taken to a hospital. If that gives us any indication on what exactly those workers are up against right now. But for now, we are live in Lantana. Andrew Lofholm, WPTV News Channel 5.
They were setting a wall with a crane. And that has nothing to do with us, with our industry. That has nothing to do with poles. That has nothing to do with wires. It's completely out of our skill set. Setting a wall. But they were setting a wall with a machine within our clearance. They were close to our wires. And that's what I'm talking about when I say being aware of our system. You want to be aware of what's going on around the system, the people in the system, what are they doing? When you're driving down the road and you see a guy with a crane sitting there, you see a guy with an aerial lift, or a guy with a aluminum ladder up against his house close to the triplex, you should have the responsibility to pull over and say, hey man, we need to remedy this. Let's call the shop. Let me give you the shop's phone number, or our line super's number, and you can call them, and we'll fix this right now. We'll fix it now, before something bad happens. Let's take care of the problem before it actually happens. And for these gentlemen, it didn't. They both were injured. They both got sent to the hospital. It could have been worse. They got out with their lives. It could have been much worse. They could have been electrocuted and killed. And then somebody would have had to go to their houses and say, hey, your husband isn't going to make it home today. There was an accident. That's the worst thing that could ever happen. So let's be aware. At the end of all my videos, I say, stay aware, stay safe. And when I say that, I truly mean that. I truly want you guys to stay aware. It's really important in our industry to be aware of your surroundings, where you're at, what you're doing, what's going on. And this is just another facet of that awareness, is knowing what's going on around your system, not just the system itself, but around it. You know, you've got car wrecks, you've got people with cranes, you've got people with, I mean, farm equipment's getting huge, and you got these guys in these giant combines. They look like giant monsters. And you know, a lot of the clearance on the older lines, these machines can't fit under. And they get hot and they catch these machines, you know, here lately, a lot of them catching fire. But it's just one of those things. You need to be aware of what's going on around the system, not just the system. I wanted to share this news report with you. I thought it really showed, you know, why we need to be safe and worry about the safety of everybody around us. So until next time, stay aware, stay safe, and I'll see you down the line.